All right, so immune system and the fountain of life. So immune system is basically our 24-hour doctor in our body, 24/7, in a cycle for 24 hours every day in our body. Our immune system is our royal doctor in our body that's going to take care of us. So as we all come to understand better now by the pandemic, let's say somebody gets sick with COVID and then they go to the hospital. What the hospital can do, there is not really any medicine that you take to cure it. So what the hospital would do is to keep you alive by give you oxygen, give you food, give you oxygen, give you respiratory machines, cut open the throats just to let you breathe, and all kinds of ways to keep you alive. But what you have to do is your immune system has to combat the virus, has to find out a way to fight back against the COVID virus, and that's how you heal. So immune system, we understand by now that we have to make it powerful and strong, and be able to produce antibodies for the body to fight back. And that's how important it is. So it's basically decides whether we live or whether we die. So that's how important it is. So the immune system, let's take a look at the basic idea of what an immune system, what it is all about. So immunity or immune system is a physiological reaction to eliminate foreign subjects or foreign substance in our body. Immune system is our body's own defense mechanism. It is a system that can identify any foreign invaders, such as virus and bacteria, even toxins. So immune system also process aging, damaged, dead, or mutated cells or infected cells. So the immune system, we have different type of immune system cells that would accomplish all these tasks. Like what we have natural killer cells, NT or NK cells. These would be the ones that would be able to attack and kill the bad damaged cells, and then bacteria, virus. And then we have macrophage cells that would be able to clean up and get rid of the dead cells bodies or infected cells. So our immune system is very powerful. If you watch a movie that's made based on what happens inside the cell, a cell is hardly visible even to the naked eye. So it's so small, but under the microscope, there is still a massive living mechanism inside the cell. So there is a movie that shows what's inside a cell, what's happening. Actually, very complicated process of living mechanism inside the cell. So it's very important to keep the cells healthy and keep the immune system functional. The classification of the immune system is basically it's divided. The immune system is a network of biological process that protects an organism from diseases. It detects and responds to a wide variety of pathogens, from viruses to parasitic worms, as well as cancer cells and objects such as wood splinters, distinguishing them from the organism's own healthy tissue. Many species have two major subsystems of the immune system. One of them is called innate immune system, which provides a pre-configured response to broad groups of situations and stimuli. The adaptive immune system provides a tailored response to each stimulus by learning to recognize molecules it has previously encountered. Both use molecules and cells to perform their functions. So basically, we have two major kinds of immune system. One of them is what we are born with. So when you are when you came to this world as a baby, you already acquired that. You come with it. You come with that from your mother's body when you are born. So that's what we call innate. It's you are born with that. And then the adaptive immune system is how we learn to deal with virus. That's like a COVID. So we don't know about it when we were born, but in our process of living our life, we actually came across different types of virus, bacteria, and then our body immune system learned how to deal with that. So that's called adaptive immune system. And the components of immune system, we know whenever we do a blood work, our doctor will figure out what our white blood cell counts are. They have a number like from 5,000 to 600. So whenever we do let's say massive cancer treatment with the chemotherapy, radiation therapy, our white blood cell counts, white WBC, white blood cell counts drop dramatically, and this could include different type of white blood cells. They are called lymphocytes, T lymphocytes, B lymphocytes, natural killer cells. So these are all composing our white blood cells. And then we have immunoglobulins. So we have these IgG, IgA, IgM. These are indicators of how our immune system is functioning. So we usually measure those to decide how strong our immune system is. And then antibodies is the ones that would be able to enable a mutated cell or let's say a virus or something, and then our immune system would be able to detect them and then kill them, and then the macrophage cells would take them out of the body. And the lymphatic system is also part of our immune system. The lymphatic system regulates fluids in our body and remove toxins from our body. So foreign objects, invaders, the lymphatic system would drain them out. So when we have a case of lymphatic system failure and bone marrow failure that cause almost close to death situations, but we send the fountain of life to them, and now they are back to life, eating more than even normal people. So the lymphatic system is part of our immune system. And then the spleen is the one that filters microbes and damage the red blood cells. So that's also a very important part of our defense system in the immune system. If the spleen is not working, then the damaged red blood cells would start to plug up the lymphatic system. Then that's how people get swelling. So if you look at some of the cancer people, usually at stage 4, a lot of the cancer stage 4 people, they have lots of fluid in the body. So they pump it out from chest, from the kidney, from liver, from everywhere in the body. So the spleen and lymphatic system has to work together to filter out the microbes and damaged cells. And again, the bone marrow is where you produce white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. And that's how we generate new fresh blood to keep our body going. If our bone marrow is failing, then we don't produce white blood cells, red blood cells, and then our blood counts goes down. So our red blood cell counts go down, white blood cell goes down, and platelets go down, and then that's how we get anemic. So the bone marrow is very, very important. Now the thymus is somewhere in the middle of your chest. That is where when the bone marrow produce white blood cells, for example, they were being sent to the thymus. The thymus would be able to train these white blood cells into different functional cells. So that's why we have NK natural killer cells, we have macrophage cells. So it's almost like like an army training academy. So it will train these different cells to do the right things for the body. So the thymus is very important. It's very important part of our immune system. Now, immune deficiency. When we have immunodeficiency, then it will cause infection, cancer, frequent colds, tonsillitis, asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, diarrhea, fatigue, infection, inflammation of cuts and wounds, delicate stomach. So these are all signs of immunodeficiency. So when we have immunodeficiency, then we could easily get sick. So like the people that had a HIV virus infection, they don't really die of the virus by itself, but it's because the immune system is dramatically lowered to an abnormal condition or function. Then the body gets infected or gets attacked by different things, and then the body can die eventually. So that's why the immune system is very, very important. Now, abnormality of immune system, that is usually we call immune system that went crazy. So an overreactive immune system, that's what we call the abnormality of the immune system. So this is usually also connected with what we call autoimmune disease. So if you're born with certain genes, our immune system may react to substances in the environment that are normally harmless. These substances are called allergens. Having an allergic reaction is the most common example of an overreactive immune system. So basically, the immune system is trained properly, normally, to do the right job for the body. But if the immune system is out of whack, it's gone crazy, and it's overreacting to pollen, to dust, or to some kind of an insect, or milk, or something like gluten, whatever that is because the immune system is attacking. It's attacking abnormally. It's not doing the right job. So it's attacking the substance that is not normally an enemy for the body. So all these immune system, autoimmune disease, it's like disease of the joints and muscles would be including psoriatic arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, Sjogren's syndrome, systemic lupus, erythematosus, that's like lupus. And then we have a disease of the digestive tract would include Crohn's disease, celiac disease, ulcerative colitis, and then disease of the endocrine system would include Graves' disease, Hashimoto thyroiditis, Addison's disease, and the disease of the skin would include dermatomyositis and psoriasis. So psoriasis is part of the autoimmune disease. And disease of the nervous system would include chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy. We call that CIDP. And then we have Guillain-Barré syndrome, multiple sclerosis. It's abbreviated as MS. Other diseases like myasthenia gravis, autoimmune vasculitis, and type 1 diabetes, pernicious anemia, vasculitis. Okay, since our immune system is so important to us, how can we increase or enhance our immune system to a more normally better immune system? Not go crazy, not overreactive, but how do we enhance it to a more healthy, strong level? Okay, the WHO, that's World Health Organization, promotes the healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, moderate exercise, no smoking or excessive drinking, mentally healthy. Those are the key points for maintaining a healthy immune system. If we go against it, then we are going to develop abnormal immune system. Healthy lifestyle reduces by 55% high blood pressure, stroke by 75%. It reduces diabetes by 50% and cancer tumor by 33%. So a healthy lifestyle can extend life by more than 10 years. Natural supplements of essential nutrients such as antioxidants, which would include our fountain of life, would be a very important support for our immune system, or enhancement of our immune system. And in dietary guidelines, we would promote healthy immune system if we can eat more, drinking more warm water. Warm water usually it's important for the body. So we know a lot of people, especially local Canadians, they like to drink icy cold water. It's actually going against our immune system. And eat yogurt. That's one of the good things that we can eat, and drink tea that has antioxidants in it. And we drink a moderate level of red wine, just a little bit, not too much. You can drink every day even, but not too much. Moderate supplements such as zinc. Also, we have vitamin C, D, D3, B2, B6, B12, and then collagen is part of the body system that can make us strong. And onions, mushrooms, and then fountain of life. Now, factors that's affecting our immune system, making our immune system weaker, would be lack of fun and joy. So a lot of people, they become moody, they become depressed, angry. These are going against our immune system. And also overuse of antibiotics. We know that when we get sick, we normally get a prescription of antibiotics, but you have to be very careful. Don't count on it overly use it. And enclose the circle of social activity. So if we enclose ourselves in a very small social circle, it's not good for our mental health. So we need to really go out more and then participate in social events and social activities, trade shows. We go out and just socialize with people. That's going to help our immune system. And also lack of sleep is a contribution to a lower immune system. Sleeping is a rejuvenation process. When you get to the late hours of the evening, of the night, like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, it's how our body recuperates. It's almost like a flight airplane landing on the airport. You have to go to a hangar to get checked up regularly before you fly again. So it's if you don't do that, that's how you don't sleep. When you don't sleep, you would be more or less like a candle burning on both ends. So stress is also a suppressor of the immune system. When you're stressed out, you don't eat, you don't sleep well, you don't have appetite, and then you get sick. Hydration is also part of our body defense system. You need to be properly hydrated, especially like your kidney, your blood circulation. You need enough fluid in the body. So drink enough water. Enough water, some people talk about 8 cups a day, but at least like you need to really drink at least like 3-4 glasses of water, up to 8 or 9 glasses a day. So drinking enough water, especially if you are exposed to the sun or in a heat area, now you really need to be hydrated. You need water in the body because 75% of body is basically water and fluid. And lack of exercise is also part of the immune system deficiency. If you don't exercise, your body doesn't flow, your white blood cells doesn't move, they become stagnant, and then they get attacked. Smoking or secondhand smoking, that's also going to attack your immune system. And lack of humor, well, laughing is a good medicine. So you need to be happy and smiling. And when you smile, people smile back to you. So that's part of the fun of life. If you don't have that, then you tend to be more moody and then make people moody and angry as well. And strained relationships. You really have to make your life a more harmonious life, family life, husband-wife relationship, kids. These are all important relationships. We need to pay very good attention to these factors that's affecting our immune system. Now come back to the function of life. Function of life provides antioxidation, anti-inflammation, antiviral, antimicrobial properties. As a result, it promotes and enhances and modulates our immune system. 20-some minutes. Okay, so we made good time. And now we'll hand our microphones back to everybody here. Let's see who else is out there. Okay, welcome Cecilia. Welcome Amy from Hong Kong. Welcome Shanine and then Susanna Yao from Calgary. Welcome. And we welcome Natalie Huyn. Well, welcome Tim from London. And we welcome Wanda. Okay, so now allow, promote. All right. Okay, so now if you want to open up your video or audio, we can discuss together. If any of you seen the video that is shared from Renee, that's a good example of how our immune system is being strengthened. The lady, her name is Junita. She was a stage 4 ovarian cancer survivor. So she basically was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer, and now she is. We can take a look at her. So here.
Hey everyone, it's Manny out here, and we had an amazing turnout, jam-packed room, of course, here in London, Heathrow Airport, Hilton Garden Inn, and I got a chance to meet one of our amazing partners here. Can you share your name, please?
Julita.
Julita Edison.
Yes, Julita Edison.
And so basically what happened was I actually heard her testimonial for the first time I saw tonight about, you know, a double cancer survivor. You had a tumor.
And tumor
and ovarian cancer cell as well. So I actually asked her more questions just now. I had to get this on camera. So you should a year and a half before you're scheduled to start doing the chemo. Basically you start taking FOL. And so you say you're taking almost a bottle.
One bottle every 2 days.
Every 2 days. And so you've been doing it now for
almost for 4 years now.
4 years now.
Look at me.
So again, you know, you say your hair grew back much more thicker.
Hair grew back.
Okay, we stopped there for a little, let's say, catch up. So basically, she had ovarian cancer for 4 years, and she was talking about taking one bottle every 2 days. Imagine that. So when people were worried about overdosing and everything, this is what did for this lady. She had stage 4 ovarian cancer. And now look at her. Do you see her? as in any shape of being sick with stage 4 cancer, you wouldn't even imagine a very lovely, lively person like that. So this, and then she talks about everything else, about her hair, about everything else.
Appetite, bleeding, normal pains.
Wow.
Yeah.
And can I ask you, do you know what's it's a bit of a, I don't hope it doesn't mind me asking, but what stage were you in? Like
Stage 4.
Stage 4.
Yeah, I was classified on stage 4 ovarian cells.
Wow.
And, yeah, and hormonal memories lost.
Wow.
So memory lost, now it's all back, pains, appetite, energy, there are so many things improved. So that's this one. Last week we shared about the one that had a bone marrow failure and lymphatic system failure, and now she's back to eating normal, even eating more normal, more quantity than regular people. Imagine somebody who can eat again, eat and drink and eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. That's how the body that can start to heal. So yeah, so we are seeing a lot of testimonials and people that their immune system get much stronger than before, and this is why the Fountain of Life helps our body to modulate, to regulate, and help strengthen our body. Back to you. If you have anything to add or share, or any questions, welcome Peter. Welcome Peter. Welcome Sunshine. We need sunshine. If you would like to contribute any testimonials, any questions, or if you have any questions relating to immune system, then we are here to discuss. We had a good tennis session this morning. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Sunshine.
Yeah, Juliet, you are supposed to be online. Juliet, let me try to make you. Oh, panelist.
Yes.
Okay, you are panelist now. You can open your video. Video will be here with, yeah. Can you open your audio video? Oh, yes, Juliet. Okay, now you can open your video as well.
Yes, hi, Henry.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for amazing presentation on immunity.
Yeah.
I've known Dr. Henry for since he's the one who introduced me the Fountain of Life during the pandemic, and really it was amazing to see and hear all these testimonies. And now I am in Dominica, and I'm amazed how I met many ladies that really fired up to be witnessing all these testimonies, what the FOL have done for them. And so I really thank you for spreading that knowledge and share about especially Fountain of Life and access for natural wellness. And really, me too, I'm a daily user of it, and I really experience the effect, great effect to me and my family, my husband and children, from mosquito bites to sore to headache and all that. And also, you know, we're in our 40s, and really we are amazed of how it's really doing for us. So I continue to do this, and really spreading the good news and sharing all the benefits. And I've met a lot of people, improving relationships with others, and really I'm passionate about helping others. I am a nurse by profession, by the way, and really I'm hopeful to be one of Dr. Henry's comrades, and delivering these messages to all over the world. And I'm from Brampton, Ontario, and my husband originally is here from Dominica. So right now we are not only vacationing, but really experiencing the love, and really meeting all these great ladies doing the business all over. And we actually, I was actually had the opportunity to join the amazing training from Sanaz herself, and she's such a beautiful person, such so much encouragements that she have shared, nuggets of wisdom into relationships and uh, people. She's so humble, and she's so carefree, and she is a big testimony to all about Fountain of Life, and I've learned so much from her. And I'm just happy to share that, and of course to continue to be here to support the team, Dr. Henry, and the rest of the business partners. So let's uh, let's do it. Continue to be encouraged, and be motivated, because we all know the great effect of what's doing to us physically, business wise, and our whole walks or view in life, and improving our character even, and our relationships, and our views in life. And so thank you so much, and um, stay blessed, everyone. And Dr. Henry, thank you once again. All
Thank
right,
you.
have a beautiful rest of the night. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Juliet. It's a blessing and it's a pleasure to work with you. And when you were asking me on the WhatsApp, is that Sanaz over there? You might say in the same resort as I said it could be. She is in the Caribbean, so it's quite possible that she is. You run across her. As I said, it's a small world. Yeah, and then there
Good.
are 300 people gathering there in such a
Right.
small. I was looking at the country of Dominica and how big is the country. How many population is there? How many people are there in the country?
Where technically there's about 50, 60,000 people, but a lot of people migrated out of the country or abroad working, and they always love to come back to their nature island. And I really appreciate the warmth of the people, and always welcoming, very humble, very warm people. And I've been here many times since 2006, and not only Dominica, but the sister islands like St. Lucia. So we have a great leader there, great team as well. And Trinidad, I met ladies, um, powerhouse ladies from Trinidad, and hope to be able to spread it to other islands as well.
Yes.
And make it really big in our not only for spreading and making it big, but also giving opportunities to others. Right. So yes, this is a global business, and really I'm excited to share this to everyone.
Yes. And
Right.
also, as you can see, when you are traveling in Dominica, you are building a business there. you invited the people to the meetings, to the presentation, to the training, and yourself being trained by the top trainer, Sanaz. So what a opportunity and what a fun business to be with. So especially, like as you said, personal growth, right? You grow your reach to the world, and as we see your team growing to be more than almost 100 something people, 150 people by now. So you have a huge team, you know, a big team in Singapore. So there's a lot of things going on, and yeah. So it also, as we say, with the Fountain of Life, you improve your relationship with your family, with your husband, because it really power yourself up physically, mentally. That's a good lubricant for good relationship, family relationship, and good health and enjoying life. So the Fountain of Life is really helping us to acquire so much with the health, and then with the wealth it brings everything. Basically, that you can accomplish all your dreams with the participation of the Fountain of Life in your life. Thank you for sharing, Julia.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you again.
Well, anybody else would like to contribute or any questions? Chats. Sunshine. Okay. Yeah, it's a way that we learn to participate. It's a way also everybody every one of us, this is the opportunity. We created this small chat group, right? It's our internal cozy corner where we can share our thoughts, our concerns, our whatever questions you can share here, instead of a big intimidating big group meeting. We just made it so easy for us to step up, and we had Peter there that came up to share some testimonials and some thoughts before. So everybody is encouraged. It's there's no mistake. Nothing is worth worry. You just step up and then train yourself. This is the more you talk, the more confident you get. And a lot of people even complimented me about being a better speaker by now, right? So it's a matter of doing it over and over again. Simple things, easy things, you just perfect it. You make it easy, make your personal growth the better and better. And this morning we were doing our routine Sunday tennis training, tennis happy gathering together. Well, you learn to organize all these events, barbecue parties, and then merge your business with fun. And I know Han-Mei invited her partners to her home for barbecue and all that. So it's just a matter of a fun business if you can do it this way.
Henry, I cannot turn on my video.
Okay, I have to make you a co-host. Okay, now you can.
Oh, thank you everyone for joining us this routine.
Oops, I think she dropped out somehow. Well, she's going to come back in again. And I want to thank Amy and Anita for their great job in Hong Kong, helping a lot of people. Well, I see how many now.
Progress.
Okay, let me make a co-host. All right, she's back. Co-host. Okay, go ahead, Han-Mei. Yeah, back online.
I was kicked out.
Okay.
You know, now I come back again. It's
Uh-huh.
a internet problem. Thank you everyone for joining us this Sunday evening webinar. Is our routine, webinar. And today, Michelle, right now, she's on the way, on her way back to Toronto from Chicago. That's why she's not here. And today we had a very good time with two of our partners. We play tennis together. I think this is the way we do the business. We enjoy the business. I keep saying, telling people I try to enjoy more from this business. It's the business that you can enjoy the whole lifestyle. You're making more friend and also helping more people. We do help a lot more people. I just finished talking to one of my actually customer. She's not a member yet. And she was talking about the economy right now is really, really bad. And even some people, they don't realize it, but it's already really bad, especially for the average, people. And this is what we do is quite reliable. We are growing steadily. You know why? The key point, there are few key point why we are doing better. We are doing much better than the outsiders. Like okay, first of all, like the investment area, investment here field, like the housing market. Everybody see the housing market, right? What's going on, the stock market, then what that one called cryptocurrency market. See what's going on there. But we are steadily growing, during the pandemic time. Why? Because we have very, very reliable and needed product like Fountain of Life. We're going to have another one called the Phytoclinical. And combining two of this, we're going to have a steady growing, not steadily, it should be speed up, accelerating, going to be happening, I think it should be August and the ladies could be September, right? September 23rd and 24th.
Yeah.
Henry?
Yeah. That's
The
it.
new product's
Boot
gonna
camp
be
training.
released.
Yeah.
Gonna be released. I personally waited for this product for months. I thought they could be released in June, but June has been passed, but we still have to wait until September to see the new product. So this is what we rely on to carry on this business, to helping people. And we have a few advantages, about the product. First of all, the price. We have very good price, much better price, comparing to the product out there in the market. They can afford the price. Okay, let's see. Sometimes we should see the price. It's a number one. No, second of all, it's a function. It's the power of the product. Sometimes the function, most of the time, actually, function is the number one. The price is number two, right? Then the system, the system, like we're talking about the benefits that the distributor can get, is business wise. So that's why this Fountain of Life, we keep hearing more and more the first-hand testimonial from all different countries. So me and Harry, actually, we got excited almost every day, almost every day, right? We got a new testimonial from all different kind of, country area and all different kind of people. I just heard Kamlesh, actually, I called him before the Zoom. I think he's right now having internet connection problem.
My car.
Yeah, Peter, do you want to say something? That I already got very good feedback from our new Indian member, and he's what that one called? Sinusitis.
What?
Yeah, he already feel like nothing. It's getting not only. It didn't say better. He said it's cured. I couldn't. It's hard for me to believe. But anyway, he has to feel better, feel much better. Okay. Second of all, her wife sleeping, getting better. Third of all, his sister's muscle pain. I thought it was a skin problem. Then he corrected me as muscle pain. Then they applied topically. Then the pain's gone. He joined only 1 month, like that. He joined the last month, 26, right? You know how many jobs I didn't answer her about his sister, how many jobs she took, right? She takes, but he and his wife take 2 jobs per day. I was like, okay, you're talking about 2 jobs or 2 jobber. And he said 2 jobs. So then, I want to start from 1 job, then, increasing. Then we watch, observe the result. I said, your sinusitis getting better and your wife sleeping getting better, but only take 1 job in the morning, 1 job in the evening. And he said, yes. Anyway, that was, he said. Okay, we kept it's unbelievable, but it could happen. But I'm not like encouraging everyone take only 2 jobs per day. That's not what I mean. But we also heard another story also from yesterday, from Julita, right? Julita. The stage 4 cancer, all kind of cancer, breast cancer and overall cancer and the tumor almost all over the body, at least in the hip area, the big tumor that actually we can see from the picture. And she takes 1 bottle in 2 days because for her, it's a life and death game, and it's an issue. That's why she takes like 1 bottle in 2 days. So now we have the same day I had 2 extreme, testimonial. One is 2 jobs per day. The other one is 1 bottle in 2 days. It's quite impressive. I just tell this to you that everybody online, and this is an amazing product. No matter from all aspect, you can see the power. Yeah, we can help a lot of people around the world.
Yeah, whether you take 2 jobs a day or whether you take 1 bottle in 2 days.
I was calling him. I was trying to get him on this Zoom, but right now he's in California, living in his sister's bear house. That one doesn't have Wi-Fi, and I don't know how he got on internet. Online, but he is online sometime, but not now. I call him and no answer.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Esther. Thank you for joining us. It's getting close to the hour, so we are still open for live discussion of anything related to the fountain of life or the opulence of utility. Welcome everybody to participate.
Mhm. Very nice. My advice, try to enjoy this business. Right, So Young, are you there? I know you're enjoying this business.
I'm here and we enjoy the business.
Yes.
Yeah, this
And
fall.
we like the tennis too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, your husband, he's 70 something, 73.
73 this year.
73,
Yeah.
and he works like 56 hours a day, but still playing tennis.
A week, yeah, 56 hours a week, and
yeah.
he plays tennis every chance he gets.
Yeah, and
You know what? I heard
plays-
it.
plays
He
2 times
actually
a day.
played tennis today. He played, you know why they came over at 10? Because he played with somebody else before he came to us.
From
Yeah,
7:30
he
to
played
9:30.
from 7:30 to 9:30 with a neighbor
Yeah,
that he regularly plays with. So he was tired, but then he keeps on taking the fountain of life, and then he's energized.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And I have somebody that just got the championship in tennis at age 85, and he's ranked
Mhm.
number 8th in the world. Still playing tennis, enjoying life.
And we really had a very good, talking about how to spend our retirement life. That's a serious topic, I think. To me, it is.
Yeah, we don't want to stay home, be maids to our children. So we want a business that we could concentrate on after retiring.
Yeah, it's a good retirement plan.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We
that's
want
why
enjoy-
Remain keeps not Remain. Okay, myself actually keep thinking. I kept thinking, from the very beginning, I joined this business. Not long after I joined this business, I start to think about the title in this business. We don't call ourselves like a diamond.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's kicked out again somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't call ourselves diamond or emerald or rubies or whatever.
Mhm.
We call ourselves a lifestyle
Partners.
advisor.
Mhm.
Lifestyle advisor.
Mhm.
All right, you're back online.
I think off, because it keep telling me you should go. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think Carrie already said what I want to say.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are lifestyle advisor. We're lifestyle directors. So we try to help people. As I always say, we are being saved. We are blessed with the opportunity, and we are in a life-saving boat. And we still have some spots, limited spots. We want to save more people, either health-wise, financial-wise, time-wise.
Well, Harry, there is a question there in the Q&A area.
Okay, let me see.
Tongue cancer.
Oh,
remission.
Natalia, someone suffers from tongue cancer remission. If she takes fountain of life topically and internally, about how long will she see improvement in fact? Okay, so again, we always do the disclaimer that our fountain of life is not a cure for anything, but it's nature's most powerful antioxidant. So she can use it topically in the mouth anyway. She can also take it orally to go through the bloodstream. As we were talking about this ovarian stage 4 cancer survivor, she actually take 1 bottle in 2 days. Some people take average, I think more reasonable or more affordable, sustainable would be like 3 to 6 vials, syringes or tubes a day. If that's the quantity that she's taking, Usually she could see some difference in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It really varies a lot, but over time, maybe 1 month, 2 months, as we don't know the stage of this situation, but the lesser stage advanced, the more easy it is. But we do see people, they get better with even stage 4, and some people were sent to palliative care. So there's it's hard to tell, especially what kind of effect and result we are looking for, because the person can improve on their appetite, on their sleeping quality, on their pain level, or on their index readings, like numbers in the body. So it's certain things take longer, some other things take shorter time. So it's also like the energy, fatigue, mood change. So there are so many things that could change as much as 1 or 2 days. So different things could change in days, in weeks, in months, in years, depending on what you are looking for. So it's hard to quantify the exact days of improvement or quantify the exact parameters, but usually 2-3 weeks would make some difference. I see there was the stage 4 lung cancer person that was pumping out 2 liters of fluid from the lungs and chest area. They dropped it down to like 300 in 3 weeks. So there are things that could change more faster than others. But yeah, it could be anything. Could be any kind of miracles or situations that could happen. So it's quite hopeful. I hope I answered your question, Natalia. Do you have any other questions, or do you have anything to add? Okay, thank you. Well, we learn a bit of everything. We learn a bit of different things each time we come on the call, right? So I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And today is the last day of the month to see whether you are qualified for MGIS or car bonus or anything. We have 2 more hours to go for you to qualify everything. All right.
Okay, good night.
Thank you very much. Have a great
Thank
night
you.
and join us again
Next time.
next week. Okay.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
Okay.
All
Good night.
right. Good night. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.